welcome. Here we are. Just figured I'd just do something, just talk about how did I spend my Radiance for, let's say this past cycle, month, whatever you want to call it. So currently, I just have 2,000 left, or 2,700 left. So what did Forgotten get? Alright, first, one of the things I always do, usually with the Radiance we just get from, BGs, get like to 100 points. I think by the time you do that, you have enough to get all 750 units. I value units, so hey, big sales, what do you need? You need units. Banquet, what do you need? You need units. So of course, me personally, I'm always going to get the units. So we always buy the unit offer out. As far as tier 7 go, about 2 for this month. Usually every time both the times I bought one tier 7, it was to basically form my third to make my rank up. So that's just been the method I've been going there. Instead of blowing all my Radiance there at once, like, hey, AW season in, grab one tier 7, do whatever. BG's in, grab one tier 7, do whatever. Usually by then I'm able to form a rank 4. I did get 3 of the tier 6. At this point I don't even remember who or what I used them for, but I'm like, hey, 2 at a time is pretty cheap. If I need it just to say I buy one and basically that's what I need to form for my next rank up, that's when I'll get them if I'm very close. And if I can't form it through glory or the trophy tokens, then this is like my last resort option. Same here for the tier 5. I definitely know I needed all 4 of these, and I think by this point I was out of trophy tokens to use for the BG store, and I was probably out of glory, or either I was too impatient and not moving for the glory. But either way, I did buy those. I think this is cool for hey, like I said, you get 4 of these at once, so at most I probably wouldn't go above 3 orders of this total. Okay, I did do a lot of tier 4 alpha. Yeah, a lot of champs went to rank 3, a lot went to rank 4, and what do they eat? Tier 4 alpha. So the BG store, costs a lot of trophy tokens for only half of one, and the glory story, I think you only get it's a lot of glory for only 25%. So hopefully those values get updated or whatever. So I do value tier 4 here. Tier 3, tier 6, you can see I've gotten 2 orders of each. I do find the price to me is fairly cheap, at least for the amount of Radiance I earn, and I'm you get 8 per pop, so I find the value here great. I've gotten 4 orders of the tier 4 basic. I am trying to get my 6-star relics to rank 3 slow and steady. So here, every time you buy 2, it forms 1 full catalyst. So the only time I really get this is to which means I'm forming a tier 4, what is this, basic, and then we're going to rank a relic. So like I said, I do plan to at least kind of buy more. I am trying to, like I said, rank all of my relics to rank 3 for 6 stars, so it's like a slow and steady purchase, The awakening gem shards, I'd have to really, for me personally, I'd have to really be desperate. I would buy no more than 1 of these to top myself off. And I'm not that desperate chasing the awakening gems, so for my situation, it makes 0 sense to get any of these. Plus, it's random. It's not like I got a guarantee or a Nexus crystal. If it was a Nexus crystal we could form, okay, maybe I might, gamble more on it, because there are quite a few champs I would like to awaken. The 7-star basic hero crystal just isn't it for me. I currently have majority of champs in the basic. I think I'm missing Sandman or whoever. Same for the Titan crystal. Usually by the time the new Titan update comes in, I tend to have a good bit of crystals hoarded, so I tend to get those who I've wanted so far, luckily. I think by current batch I'm only missing Red Hulk and Gallon, but I'll get them eventually. I do have Nexus Titan saved up. I know Red Hulk is heading to the basics, so who knows? Maybe we might get lucky and get him before he leaves. Loyalty crystal, I'm pretty sure I have everyone here. Void is awakened. Mortal is awakened. Howard the Duck Star. Do we have Black Cat and Arcus? Let's find out. That's probably one of the best ways. We just go to 7-star. And we filter to unowned. Okay, Black Cat we don't have, so I'll probably grab some more of those. And Arcus we don't have either. Huh. Okay, so we still are missing a couple. You know what? While we're in the middle of this video, can we get a loyalty crystal right now? And okay, we're back. And no, we cannot form a loyalty crystal because look at that timer. I don't even know the last time I bought one of these, but yeah, we got a 31-day timer. So I do have, like, you know, enough of these things to farm a crystal, but yeah, we're not about to go out of our way. So back to the Radiance store. And I think Black Cat and Arcus are cool, but I don't know. I'm trying to be a collector, so maybe we might, you know, if I'm sitting at the end of the month cycle and like, what am I going to spend this remaining Radiance on? Maybe we might gamble and try one of these again next month. We'll see. Incursion Crystal, I'm pretty sure I have everyone. Angela we have, Infinity Warcap we have, Huckbuster we have, Mojo we're good, Neymar we have, Rodan we have. So yeah, there's no reason for me to go for this one either. When it comes to 7-star Hero Crystal Shards, for me, even trying to top off the form of crystal, this would be a pass. The only way I would go for it is if, you know, a dupe on a 7-star would help me form a Titan. But even then, it's kind of like, I really have to be trying to push for someone in that Titan pool. So for me, most situations, this one's not worth it. Here, I did top a few off just to form a Titan. Actually, I think I formed 2 Titans over time. So yeah, I did end up getting this twice to form like 2 Titans on 2 separate occasions, even though that opening was all in the same video. Hindsight, yeah, I would probably avoid it personally. I'm like, yeah, because, you know, there were more things I could have done. This was just like a quick way. But yeah, hindsight, this isn't something I'd continue to go for or even advocate for. I would spend BG tokens over Radiance for these. Like, sure, you can open 10 6-star crystals, but I'm at the point in the game and roster where we've advanced beyond trying to get a 6-star. I'm pretty sure I have everyone in that basic pool, and it's like I'm not about to pay all this Radiance just for like, what, 275 7-star shards for dupes. Same with the Abyss Nexus Selector. Like, you know, everyone's situation is different. It's just mine has evolved beyond trying to chase for any champs in these pools, you know. Now, hey, if we're here and you're trying to find you a 7-star 8 or 6-star Aegon for content, sure, I could advocate for this, you know. Get here, get your skill, go for it, try again. You know, a couple of 6 stars, like I said. Aegon, we know, that long type of content. Yeah, get your Aegon, rank 5 Assembly guy. Level 3 revives. I slowly chip away with getting some of these. I'm not sure all the areas we can get level 3 revives, but it's more deeper level type of content, like how we just had Wheel of Fate. More content like that comes along, then I want to make sure I'm at least stocked up on the revive limit. So this isn't that expensive, 13k. So yeah, we'll look to probably drain all of these next month. I did stock up on some of these for the upcoming war season. These were actually fairly cheap, all things considered. So I do plan to at least be able to get 3 more of these, 2 more, whatever. That way, you know, I'll be topped off and ready for the war season. Mastery point. This is definitely on my bucket list to get for this month. You know, we have the 4 weeks of raids, BGs, war seasons. So yeah, I do plan to get the mastery point before I get any other major purchases this month. And now that we know it's not bulk, then you can go to your item and inventory tab to access the point. I'm like, yeah, there's a few builds I can make. Currently, I do highly value 6 stones, so as you can see, I got all of these and all of the crystals. They're like 50 in each, so those are also a priority for me. Level 6 health potions, I'm not sure where we get those normally, if we do, but I don't think the cost is that steep. So yeah, I'll be stocking up on these. So I know the next big piece of content we're having is going to be another type of crucible in August. So hey, we'll be stocked up, we'll be ready. will definitely be capped out by then. I mean, for like 3,500 Radiance to pull max this out. You know what? I was wondering, I'll go ahead and grab 8 of these right now. It's about to reset, which means I can get 10 and be at 28 next month. It's only like, what, 3,500 just to max those out. Health potion or health boost. We do have the war season coming up. Now this is, I don't agree with this being 21k Radiance though. At most, yeah, about the 6 to 7. I feel like I don't want to spend more than 10k Radiance on these, so yeah, if we do get any of these for war season, I'll probably get 6. Then I can just stick with a bunch of 20% health boosts, but we'll see. I do think for some reason I got one of these. That might have been a mistake, to be honest, because I'm like, yeah, I can see these are too expensive for me. Where I guess it's like, what do you value? You can do the monthly EQ completion and drop 1,000 units, or you can come here and do Radiance. Yeah, I don't think this is worth that much. Plus, I think you can, if you do buy early access offers, they come with 10 usually, don't they? So yeah, not sure why we spent Radiance on one of these, but this isn't something for me personally. Like, there's still too many other avenues in the game to get these, and yeah, I would do 1,000 units over 50k Radiance right now, at least until the floodgates open more. So to wrap things up, this is how my Radiance spent has went for this month. Yeah, no way I can value an emote at this price. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, there's no way. Now, if it was the Drax emote that's on the web store, then absolutely, I would have dropped the Radiance for it. Whenever I do get that emote, I'm going to spam it in BGs. I'm telling y'all that right now. Heads up. But yeah, the only other thing I can see here are the trophy tokens, which I know they took away the solo event in BGs, so, but I feel like we earn a ton of trophy tokens between alliance ranking and just clearing the victory track, that it has to be a very like niche specific situation where I would be like, well, you know, like say, hey, I want more shuffle signets, so I'm already maxed out on those. But yeah, I am trying to get my relics up, so hey, to take the 6 stars to rank 3, we need a lot of tier 2 alloys, so maybe I could see me paying a couple of Radiance just to max this out if I have no more trophy tokens. But outside of that, yeah, there's nothing else I can really see where I feel like the need to spend Radiance on trophy tokens. Alright, so that has been me and what I did for this month. You know, feel free. You guys can give your opinions on what you value, what you don't value, or what did you buy this month? Drop in the comments below. Peace.